Hey guys or girlies, welcome back to my channel. It's Rua. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. Come on girl, subscribe. Come on, subscribe. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be doing some, I guess, like Halloween themed nails. I just got inspired. After being in a slump for a while, I decided that I should try and do something that makes me happy, in a sense. And I actually genuinely got that like initial high from, like, you know what I mean, like satisfaction from doing nails, like when I first started doing them on my channel. Because if you didn't know, this isn't a nail channel. This is Rua does whatever she wants to post on her channel. But yeah, I really did enjoy doing these nails. They were so easy, they were so fun, so fresh. I am having an issue with getting nail polish everywhere, because if you even go back to all my videos, I usually never use nail polish. I use colored polygel, colored acrylic, different like types of designs and little glitters and stuff, but I usually just stay away from gel polish. But I don't know why I have that is literally the largest part of my inventory. My like nail inventory is gel polish. Like that's the reason I started nails, because all my friends were getting all these manicures and like acrylic nails, and they were getting them like painted with gel, and it was like so expensive to me because I was a broke high school student. I was like, girl, I'm not doing it. No, that's not gonna happen. Oh, just choked on air. Yes, this is the content you signed up for. But yeah, so I decided to start, but that's how I got into buying stuff off AliExpress, because first of all, I didn't even know it was like a whole niche on YouTube. I genuinely just wanted a cheaper version, and I looked on Ali because I was used to buying lashes from AliExpress, and I found this whole world of nail stuff, and I started practicing with the little Kiss acrylic set from, why am I telling you my whole life story? Anyway, I started practicing with the Kiss acrylic set from Rite Aid and Walgreens, and it became an obsession, and I slowly got better at doing it. Literally, it's like practicing acrylic is not that hard. I think if you ever want to start nails, I say this a lot, start with polygel. It's the easiest thing. By the way, in this video, I'm using my non-dominant hand, which is my right hand, to do my left hand. And let me tell you, I don't know what this phenomena is called, but I am better at doing polygel on using my non-dominant hand. I said this in another video, and someone commented the same thing, like that this isn't some abstract idea, like people actually are like this. I'm so glad I'm not alone, because for some reason I work faster with my non-dominant hand. Like I'm not afraid to like move around the polygel. Like when I use my non-dominant hand, it's like the polygel is paint and I'm the painter and I'm the artiste, and the polygel brush is like an art brush, and I just paint I don't know how to explain it. With my left hand, I'm like, which is my dominant hand, I'm so scared to mess things up. Maybe that's the thing, because your brain is so like, I don't know, so like conditioned to being steady and like controlled in a way, because you have more control with your dominant hand if you're not ambidextrous. Is that how you say it? Anyway, yeah, so my point is that I'm better with my non-dominant hand using polygel. Why did I just ramble? Anyway, that's not the point. So I was like, in my other video too, that you'll probably see before this one, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna use up all these pink polygels that don't really go on my skin tone. And now when I started doing the nails, I used this I think it's called Claire Pearl Pink. I loved it. I'm getting obsessed with nude colors. I'm getting obsessed with nude nails. I don't know if it's like I'm getting older, or I don't know, maybe it's because I've experimented with almost every nail design there is out there with polygel and acrylic. I've literally done so many designs. A lot of them I haven't even ever filmed, but I've done so many designs. It's like nothing is exciting to me anymore. So like I'm starting to just like and appreciate nude designs and simple nude nails, like nude pinks and nude browns. I don't know what it is. I wish I wasn't feeling that way, but maybe, I don't know. But maybe I'll try to do like more simple designs, because people have asked me to do like shorter nails or something manageable, because I know not everyone has all this glitter and all this random stuff that I always like put in my videos, because I also feel like no one wants to watch a boring nail video, you know what I mean? You don't want to watch something that has no essence, no content, no nothing. I don't know, like even when I do simple designs, I'm like, dang, I could do more. Like I always want to add stuff, and also because I want to use up my my what's it called, my supplies, because I have so much stuff. Like, I've basically opened everything. Like, it's not even something I can give to people. It's so ugly and like crumbled in bags and zip bags and Ziploc bags of stuff that has no organization. Some of it even has like stuff spilled on it, like different gels and stuff have spilled at the bottom of the containers I keep all my nail art supplies. So it's like, I have to use them now. I have to use them somehow, or I'm gonna feel like I wasted money. Which, that's not a good start. But back in the day when I started, like, really, that's what, like, most of the stuff I ever bought, the majority of my like nail supplies I bought when it was not trendy. I bought when it was like super cheap. It was like way cheaper. They used to be like 50, 30, like, I kid you not, 30 cents free shipping, and they all came. Like, it wasn't a scam. Back before, like, I started doing the hauls, back before like polygel hauls on YouTube like started to blow up, and back before polygel blew up during quarantine, literally all the nail art supply stuff was so cheap. And you know, when a trend happens, the sellers on AliExpress, Alibaba, like same with thrift stores, they all pick it up really quickly and then they hike up their prices. So now everything that was like 30 cents and 20 cents is like $3, $4, but you know, I'm not complaining. So yeah, that's why I have a lot of stuff without breaking bank, you know. Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, I basically would spend like, I don't know, $6 or $7 back in, I'm saying back in the day, this was like maybe a year and a half ago when like this whole polygel thing wasn't popular at all. I would spend like maybe $6-7 and get about like 16, 17, even 20 items, because everything was so cheap. And they also, the sellers back then, I don't know, I'm saying it like it's so long ago, but you know what I mean. Like, back then they would give you a larger quantity because it wasn't a popular thing to buy. But then when it became a fad on the internet and like YouTube picked it up and all these people started doing it, I'm not saying this is a bad thing, I'm just explaining how everything got racked up. The sellers started decreasing the portions. Sounds so weird to say this, but the quantity is what I'm saying. The quantity of like the glitters and all that stuff. And that's how, like, because trust me, I used to watch stuff I wanted. The type of person I am, before I buy stuff, I stock the item until it becomes like manageable, or until I can validate like the purchase, and that's when I buy stuff. So yeah, that's how everything is kind of a little bit more expensive for the quantity, even though it's a lot cheaper than like getting your nails done at a salon. Look at me doing the hand movements. Yes, I haven't had nails on in a while, let me let you know. So while I'm doing this voiceover, hand movements are happening. I'm cutting the air with my hands, with my nails, directing a whole entire movie set. I'm doing it. Y'all know the power nails give you. Like, ugh, love it. But yeah, I'm really trying to like wear a set. Also, like, another thing about me with nails, because this is the downside of like, I guess, posting it on YouTube when you genuinely like do it as a hobby, because I know a lot of nail techs, they obviously have more subscribers and like they're making money off of it. I'm not. Even if I was, like, I want to wear styles for more than 2 or 3 days or a week. And when I literally, I kid you not, if you subscribe to my channel back in like when quarantine started, or maybe in the summertime, I posted almost every other day. I think there's a point where I was posting 3 times a week, 4 times a week. Like, I would like film, edit, kind of schedule it for the next or the day after, and then take off the nails immediately and then film something else like quickly. I was like literally pushing nail videos out because I was actually like, I don't want to use this word because it's actually a diagnosis, but I felt like, so it's not really manic, but I felt the need to like, I don't know, to to get my ideas out there before I forgot them. Like, I genuinely was so obsessed with nails, and then I was like, dang, I really want to wear this, but like, no, you have to film a video tomorrow. This is no one's fault, this is just me, this is how my brain works. And then after that, I started to hate nails. Like, I didn't want to touch it, I didn't want to look at it. I was like, it's overdone, like, I just don't want to be around them. And like, my nail supplies, like, up until recently, sat on my windowsill and my table for the longest time. Like, where is this girl at? Pick up that polygel brush, let's go. And I just had excuses to be honest. Like, a lot of other things happened in my life that just made me unmotivated to participate in my hobbies and, you know, my emotional outlet with this, which is like nails and YouTube and fashion and stuff. But you know, we're back. Wow, this is a whole entire therapy session. How are y'all feeling? How are y'all doing? Not to be a selfish, like, how are y'all doing? How is it going for you? Let me know in the comments down below if you even watched this part. But Yeah, you guys know the drill. I feel like I don't need to explain at this point when I do polygel, because everyone that's here knows this is how it works. That's it.
Losing focus, pushed against the current, too late to remind me of everything. I'm sorry, of everything I couldn't see, of what you needed me to be.
Also, to address the elephant in the room, my hands are ashy. Let me just explain to you why, okay? So when I wake up in the morning, I wash my hand for 20 seconds. Anytime I go out and come in the house, I wash my hand. Even when I touch, okay, before, let's also get into the basis of where this comes from. I used to be, when I was younger, I don't know if it was like some kind of like OCD characteristics that I developed when I was younger, but I had like, if you know the little like divots in desks, like the old school desks and the pencils, like if my pencils didn't look a right way, I would freak out in like first and second grade. I actually don't know what that was, but like I had a specific way my pencils had to be. I had to wash my hands before I came home from school, because this one time we learned in science class and my teacher freaked me out, so I started doing it regularly. And now that it's quarantine, like it's just a safer thing to do. I wash my hands so much. I kid you not, I put lotion on before this video, and then when I started to like file down, I had to go out and wash my hands again, so the ash just kept coming back. So if you see ashiness, if you catch that that's the lack of color, close your eyes, look the other way. Do not even try to, don't try to clock me. I know it's there. I wasn't even gonna put on lotion because I was working with nails. Yeah, there's also a scar. Like, I don't even know what to call it. It's not really a scar. It's just like a bruise from a literal scratch. It wasn't a deep cut. It wasn't anything. My skin just decided to be trash like usual and give me a scar from nothing. So, do you ever just wake up and you have bruises and it's like, where did they come from? Like, what are y'all doing? Where are we getting this information from? The integumentary system. Fix yourself. Work on your attitude and then come back. But yeah. That's why my hands just look crusty, but nails make everything better, let's be honest. Yeah, I also, like, my hands are just not my stronghold. Like, I saw this TikTok of this girl, she's like, I bet y'all I have the prettiest hands out there in the world. Like, okay, Bethany, yeah, her hands are actually so pretty, but I could never relate. Like, when growing up, in my household, we just never used what are those gloves called that you use to wash your dishes? And we also use Dawn soap to wash our hands. We still do that. Like, I didn't know that was not normal until I saw people's YouTube like day in the life videos when I was younger, and I was just like, oh my god, y'all don't wash your hand with the Dawn soap? Y'all use actual soap that's tailored for skin? So yeah, my hands are naturally dry. My nail beds are always weak. Like, even now, trying to fix all that damage of like doing so much like housework and cleaning and stuff with toxic chemicals for your skin, it just, baby, it has not gone away. That's my excuse. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But yeah, I just filed these until they look good. I also didn't file the tips. If you caught that at the beginning, I usually like file the tips to make that more ballerina or coffin shape. I was kind of going for a more, I don't know how to explain it, like squarish kind of nail, like those chubby nails. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know, I feel like they look so cute when people go to like amateur nail salons and they get like this kind of thick coat of I don't know how to explain, gel or acrylic, and it looks kind of like thicker, like they're trying to do the ballerina shape or they're trying to do the coffin shape, but it doesn't actually look that way. It kind of looks more square or just like a thicker nail. That's what I was going for, because I usually make my the tips of my nails super thin. Like, I'm obsessed with that look, like the crisp look. I love it. It's an obsession that can't hurt anybody. But today I was just like, dang, I really want like kind of more like square-ish, thicker nails. And I'm so glad on the first layer that the polygel came out really nice and thick. Now I'm becoming less afraid of like using one layer of polygel. Like, just dump it on, like just put enough on there. So I used to be like, no, I need to do 2 layers, and like, no, you can just do 1 layer and make it thick enough. Because I'm so used to like thinking like acrylic, because you know acrylic, you have to do multiple layers to make it perfect. But with polygel, let me tell you, it's easy. 1 layer, make it thick enough, and then file down the excess and you're good to go.
I'm so cold now and feeling the ice. against the current. Too late to remind me of everything I'm sorry, of everything I couldn't see, of what you needed me to be. I'm too perplexed to analyze the way I tried this down. Too excessive and too hasty, too eager just to end things. I just need you to believe in me, and I just need you to believe in me, believe in me. Your love's like ecstasy, your love's like ecstasy. Yeah, wait, whoa, I see you at the end of the road. How can that be when you're here with me? Some kind of illusion, or maybe a dream. Is it something inside me?
Also, I want to clarify something because in one of my older videos, someone pointed out that I use a bunch of different files and buffers. Do they need to buy all this stuff? Like, no, I promise you don't. I'm just extra. I like to like go through the different grains because I don't know, especially with polygel, I try not to use the more gritty side of the file. So I have different files. They all say 100, 180, but let me tell you, they're absolutely not the same grit. Some of them are softer, the others are like tougher. So I try to use the softer ones on my polygel nails because polygel literally falls off like butter. Let me tell you, inside Brave Inside polygel, amazing. They sent it to me. And then the Roseland polygel, always amazing. I don't know why it's so nice. Also, let me tell you guys noticed like I did all of my fingers at the same time, and when I flipped my hand back and forth, the ones I did Roseland polygel on, none of them moved. That is amazing. But when I used that brush though, they parted. They just applied so nicely. Kudos to Roseland polygel, and it's so affordable. You can get it on AliExpress or eBay, I'm pretty sure, and Amazon. Yeah. Also, if I say also one more time, this gel polish, I couldn't figure out where. I know where the lint came from. It was from the little carpet background I use. If you guys notice, I don't really put a lot of paper towel down because one, it's wasteful, and two, I just take the carpet, go to my trash can, and then like kind of like dust it out like you're dusting out like a blackboard eraser. That's what I do, and it all comes out. So it's better to just use that fabric to catch all the nail filings. But this is why I also avoid painting nails. This lint from this carpet gets on everything. It somehow got into the bottle of the I think it's me also, because I wiped down the applicator on the paper towel, which had lint from the background, the carpet, and then I put it back in and then reapplied it, and then my nails themselves, even after wiping down, basically what I'm trying to say is everything touched that carpet, and then little like pieces of lint, or they're not lint, little pieces of the fabric always come up. I don't know how to explain it. It gets on everything. And I usually don't ever paint nails on my channel, so you probably would have never noticed this because usually I just do polygel and top coat, or colored polygel and top coat. But yeah, that was a struggle. But after I added all the painting and the glitter, it all evened itself out because you can't even tell. You just cannot tell it. It is very secretive, let me tell you. It is hiding. It's giving us shy. It's giving us grand reveal. It is giving us you don't notice until you notice.
Yeah, wait, whoa, I see you at the end of the road. How can that be when you're here with me? Some kind of illusion, or maybe a dream. Is it something inside me? And after I've seen, I don't wanna believe my eyes, but I'm so cold now and feeling the ice. against the current, too late to remind me of every.
Here is the series of unfortunate events, as most of my nail videos do have, if you ever watch. I decided I was gonna do like some kind of jack-o'-lantern theme, you know, the lines going down a pumpkin. And then I was like, girl, if you were a surgeon, you would be fired on spot. I cannot, my hand is not steady, especially my non-dominant hand. There's no sense of still. There's no calm. It's always like, I don't know. I mean, that's what hands do. They move. Oh my gosh, I'm poetic. Anyway, so I decided to do the kind of like goop, kind of like slime theme, and I think it's way cuter than just having lines up and down the nails, because that would just look tacky. It would look like an arts and craft project. Well, to be honest, most of my nails do look like an arts and craft project, but I dipped my brush in the little gel polish, and I just like, honestly, I played around with it to get the kind of effect, because it's not something hard. You don't have to use some kind of particular way. You just do it and accept it for what it is. That's what we're going for. And then after that, I decided to add some glitter, because everything is better with glitter. Glitter. Y'all, you don't have to tell me. I know I'm gonna sing it. Like, you don't have to let me know. I know. Did I just scratch myself with my nails? Yes, I got a little bit too excited there. But yeah, I just I went back and forth between the dotting tool and by the way, if my utensils look messed up, the little container, I always say something like this in every video, the little container I kept them in, one of the glue bottles kind of like exploded and stuck to everything, and I washed some of them and then realized the glue wasn't coming off, so I threw away most of those supplies, but I left some of them. Like the dotting tool, I only have one of those, so I just let her be. But yeah, I just kept going back and forth, trying to figure out the best method, trying to use a dish. Didn't really like using the dish because the polish was too thin on the nail, so I just went back to dipping the brush in the gel bottle. Yes. Then I cured and added glitter at random, and that is this video. I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest because I've been talking this whole time. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the support. You guys are amazing. Continue to be the bad bees that you are, and that's on period. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
If it never mattered, then why keep me alive? I'm weak and losing focus, pushed against the current, too late to remind me of everything I'm sorry, of everything I couldn't see, of what you needed me to be. I'm too perplexed to analyze the way I tried this down. Too excessive and too hasty, too eager just to end things. I just need you to believe in me, and I just need you to believe in me, believe in me. Your love's like ecstasy. Your love's like ecstasy. sense to act too hasty, too eager just to end things. I just need you to believe in me, and I just need you to believe in me, believe in me. Your love's like ecstasy, your love's like ecstasy. Yeah, wait, whoa, I see